Besides being considered two successful football stars, Virgil Van Dijk and Zlatan Ibrahimovic are two powerful men who have amassed huge fortunes in their careers. But have you ever wondered which of them lives a more luxurious life? In this video, you're going to see a fierce battle between Virgil Van Dijk and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So, let's fight! Real estate. Both athletes love to spend a lot of money on nice places to live, but which one has the most valuable property portfolio? Starting with Virgil van Dijk. Although there is little information about his properties, when he arrived in Liverpool, Van Dijk settled in a rented mansion on the outskirts of Alderley Edge. The contemporary-style property is situated on a 3.4-acre plot and has over 4,800 square feet of space. Among the many luxuries of this property are a large, cleanly designed kitchen, a lounge with an indoor pool, a cinema with a modern projection system and walk-in wardrobes with beautiful wooden shelving, not to mention plenty of doors and windows that bring natural light inside. There are also 5 cozy bedrooms and 3 modern bathrooms, some of which even have bathtubs. This mansion belongs to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and because he was accepted as Manchester manager in 2019, the media reported that Van Dijk would need to find somewhere else to live. And although it's not known exactly how much the defender was renting the mansion for, Solskjaer bought it in 2007 for just over £1.8 million, but today it's valued at £4 million. After moving out of the manager's house, some rumors suggest that the player has acquired Glenade Manor, a futuristic property in an exclusive enclave of Caldy, on the Wirral. Going inside the property, there is a stunning hall with a piano, white marble flooring and wood paneling that brings a rustic touch to the rooms. Among the main areas of the mansion are a living room with a fireplace, which has bookshelves built into the wall, and a dining area with a round table, next to huge windows overlooking the garden, as well as a games room and a more private reading area with wooden bookshelves. The open-plan kitchen, on the other hand, was custom-built to suit the former residents' tastes, even being equipped with wine coolers and integrating a second living space, great for getting together with friends and family. The mansion has a total of 5 bedrooms and several lovely bathrooms. In the case of the master suite, there are glass doors leading to a terrace, as well as a private study area, a dressing room and a private marble-tiled bathroom with a soaking tub and a spacious shower cubicle. There's also an area with an indoor swimming pool, where there is also a hot tub, a steam room and a small space for exercising. In addition to all this, the place is considered a smart home, since thanks to its state-of-the-art technology it is possible to control the lighting and security system with just a mobile phone. Outside, there are stunning gardens perfect for the star to train in, as well as a deck at the back with great spaces for relaxation and leisure, including a duplex flat for guests. Despite the rumors, no one knows if this property belongs to the player or has ever belonged to him, but if he did acquire this mansion, he would certainly have had to fork out a good sum. That's because, according to some sources, the property is valued at around £2 million. In any case, whether or not this is a mansion that the player owns, the property he lives in offers everything he needs to live in comfort and luxury in the UK. But these aren't the only addresses where Van Dijk has lived with his family. While playing for Celtic, for example, he took part in a trial with his partner Rijk Nieuwigdagd in an upmarket property, which is probably where he lived at the time. In addition, there is speculation that he also owns at least one property in his home country, the Netherlands. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, on the other hand, owns a mansion located on a 20,000 square feet plot of land in the city of Malmö in Scania, Sweden. Although there is not much information about the property, it is known that the 2-story mansion was purchased by the player in mid-2007 for almost $5 million. When he wants to retire, he has acquired a church to turn into his residence. Located in the Östermalm district of Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, the property was built at the end of the 19th century and has almost 10,700 square feet spread over 4 floors. Ibrahimovic has also lived in several mansions, but he preferred to rent them rather than buy them. And according to what has been reported in the media, it is known that the property is undergoing some good renovations, and this cost does not seem to be any problem for Ibrahimovic, as he seems to be willing to invest a real fortune in this unusual dwelling. And to acquire this old church and turn it into his future home, the player, who is nicknamed by his fans a semi-god, needed to invest around £9.4 million. As Ibrahimovic has more luxurious property, he wins this round. Point for the player. Vehicles. Both football stars love to enjoy charming vehicles, but which one owns the most impressive garage? Virgil van Dijk, for example, allegedly owns an Audi Q7, a versatile sports car equipped with a very powerful V8 engine for everyday use. And to give you an idea of the price, a 0-kilometer Audi Q7 can cost around $65,000. He was also seen with a Mercedes-Benz GLE, a luxurious SUV with a sportier design, which is ideal for those looking for a practical and safe car. Inside the cabin, the vehicle offers plenty of space to accommodate passengers, as well as having great advanced technology features. And that's probably why the car can be found for around $70,000. Van Dijk was also seen getting out of what appears to be a Range Rover, a very modern luxury SUV that is very popular with celebrities and costs around $80,000. The star has also ridden in a Mercedes-Benz V-Class, a huge car capable of offering plenty of space and ergonomics for all passengers, whose average price is around $85,000. He has also been clicked in a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, one of the most luxurious and technologically advanced cars made by the German car manufacturer. Inside, the S-Class offers a large, comfortable space with ergonomic seats, as well as being equipped with advanced safety technologies. And to give you an idea of the price, the latest models of this car can exceed $110,000. Another car that Virgil van Dijk owns, which seems to be one of his favorites to drive daily, is a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, a high-performance Mercedes super SUV equipped with a beautiful engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds. No wonder it costs around $156,000. The most luxurious car he supposedly owns is a Ferrari 488 Spider, another incredible car equipped with a super engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. And perhaps that's why its price is estimated at around $280,000. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is also passionate about cars. Being sponsored by the automaker Volvo, for example, he is likely to have won an XC90 model vehicle valued at more than $70,000. Another car that is part of his car collection is a Maserati Gran Turismo, a sports car that can be found costing up to $150,000. Moving up the price further, he has already been spotted in a Lamborghini Urus, a rather imposing SUV capable of offering a lot of comfort and safety for its passengers. No wonder its price may exceed the $200,000 figure. It is also speculated that the player has in his garage a Ferrari 430 Spider, one of the car models of the Italian manufacturer that have made more success in the world, with its price evaluated at around $250,000. Zlatan has also been seen with a Ferrari 488 Pista, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a V8 engine and is capable of reaching 211 miles per hour, which is why its price can exceed $350,000. Recently, he posted on his Instagram the little gift that he gave himself. It is none other than a Ferrari SF90 Spider, an incredible car valued at over $600,000. While walking with his son, the Swedish player was filmed riding in a Porsche 918 Spider, a beautiful convertible valued at around $800,000. One of the soccer star's most famous cars is his Ferrari Monza SP2, a supercar that he has also been spotted cruising around town several times, and which can cost upwards of $2 million. Even more expensive, it is known that he is one of the few to own a Ferrari Enzo, a car that is rare to find and has become a kind of collectible among car lovers. And maybe that is why its price can reach over $2.5 million. The most expensive car Zlatan Ibrahimovic has ever seen is a Ferrari LaFerrari. It is a stunning vehicle with a modern and futuristic design, capable of delighting anyone who likes sports cars. The little toy is equipped with a super engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds and can reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour. And it is no wonder that to have this amazing vehicle in your garage, you may need to spend more than $3 million. And for having much more expensive vehicles, Ibrahimovic wins this round. Point for him. Watches. Both players like to splurge on high-value accessories, but who owns the most expensive watches? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, has been spotted with watches such as Rolex GMT Master 2 Sprite $25,000, Rolex Daytona John Mayer Dial for $75,000, Patek Philippe Nautilus Chronograph $153,000, Patek Philippe Aquanaut Chronograph $155,000, Rolex Daytona Meteorite Dial $170,000, Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger $250,000, Patek Philippe Nautilus $400,000, Rolex Daytona Platinum $450,000, Rolex Daytona Rainbow Dollar $465,000. Virgil van Dijk is not far behind. The Dutchman is known, for example, for being well-dressed and stylish, always wearing very tasteful pieces of clothing. To make up his sophisticated outfits, the star doesn't shy away from sporting beautiful watches worth a fortune, and among the items that make up his luxury collection are Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi worth $21,000, Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman for $22,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Extra Thin for $46,000, Patek Philippe Aquanaut 5168G for $49,000, Patek Philippe Aquanaut 5167A for $67,500, Patek Philippe Aquanaut 5164A001 for $70,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Openwork for $90,000, Patek Philippe Nautilus 5990 Stainless Steel for $116,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar Openwork for $150,000, Richard Mille Black Phantom RM11 for $160,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo for $165,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Black Panther for $167,000, Patek Philippe Aquanaut Singapore for $180,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Self-Winding Flying Tourbillon for $242,000, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15416CE for $320,000, Audemars Piguet Blue Ceramic Royal Oak for $400,000, Richard Mille 17-01 Tourbillon for $493,000, and even an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15,202 points for $550,000. For being seen with more expensive watches, Virgil van Dijk wins this round. Point for him. Yachts. For holidays on the high seas, both athletes love to use beautiful yachts, but who has the most valuable vessel? Ibrahimovic, for example, owns his luxury yacht. The player's vessel is the Revo 100 Corsaro model, a large 98-foot-long yacht that features a super modern and futuristic design. The interior is very luxurious, with high-quality materials and a very refined finish, capable of offering great comfort and ergonomics for all aboard. In all, the ship can accommodate up to 20 people divided into 5 cabins. Going up to the external area of the yacht, there is an excellent open-air space equipped with several armchairs for relaxing. And to acquire this incredible vessel, the player had to invest a real fortune. According to some sources, it is estimated that he had to spend more than $8 million. Virgil van Dijk, on the other hand, seems to prefer only renting yachts to have fun in the company of fellow players, so it's Ibrahimovic who wins this round. Point for him. Aircraft. To get around in comfort, both players use private jets, but who has the most luxurious aircraft? Van Dijk, for example, usually travels in very modern private jets. Some rumors suggest that the star has traveled, for example, in a Citation CJ3, a medium-range aircraft, perfect for those who don't want to compromise on comfort and safety when traveling, capable of reaching a top speed of 478 miles per hour. Going inside, there's a spacious cabin to accommodate up to 10 people, and to charter a jet like this, you have to shell out around $3,400 for each hour of flight. On his arrival in Liverpool, Van Dijk used an Embraer Legacy 600, an extremely refined executive jet equipped with 2 powerful engines that allow it to reach a maximum speed of 3,250 nautical miles. Going inside the aircraft, you can see that it offers a lot of comfort for passengers, being able to carry up to 13 people in a luxurious cabin. To fly for an hour in this medium-sized jet, you have to pay around $6,700. The center back has already been spotted on the same aircraft with coach Jurgen Klopp and goalkeeper Alisson Becker. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, in turn, owns an aircraft of the model Cessna Citation Longitude, a modern executive jet with a turbofan engine and a range of almost 4,000 miles. The interior of the jet is very spacious and luxurious, with a capacity for up to 12 passengers depending on the configuration chosen, which is excellent for a man as tall as Zlatan Ibrahimovic to travel in comfort. And to have the treat of having this private jet always at your disposal is not cheap at all. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that a new aircraft of this model can cost almost $30 million. And for having his aircraft, Ibrahimovic wins this round. Points for him. Sources of income. As well as being successful athletes, both stars also have other sources of income. But who stands out more in business? Van Dijk, for example, has big advertising deals. On Instagram alone, the Liverpool star has around 14.7 million followers and takes advantage of his popularity to sign partnerships with various companies. Among the brands that have already invested in the player's image are Nike Football, EA Sports, Calvin Klein, Cadbury UK, among many others. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, on the other hand, owns Padel Center, a training center focused on padel. And because it is considered one of the fastest-growing sports in the world, Zlatan made a point of investing in this business model and has already built 4 units in Sweden, intending to open many more in the coming years. In the soccer business, the player has acquired 50% of the shares in Hammarby, a Swedish first division team. In addition, Zlatan also invests in several other areas, such as his line of cosmetics, which seems to be very successful since the store's official Instagram has more than 200,000 followers. And as if that were not enough, Ibrahimovic has even launched a mobile app called Zlatan Legends, where he is the main character who kicks steel balls to save the universe, having all his features based on his real form. And we cannot fail to say that his image can also be considered another big deal for the Swedish giant. Because he is considered a very famous celebrity and admired by his fans, several companies are willing to invest a lot of money to associate their brands with him. On his Instagram, for example, where he has more than 50 million followers, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has already made publics for companies such as Volvo, Visa, and Samsung, among many others. As Zlatan Ibrahimovic has more diversified sources of income, points to him. Net worth. There's no doubt that both players have made a lot of money during their careers, but which one has amassed the biggest fortune? Van Dijk, for example, has football as his main source of income, but like other athletes, he also had to work hard to amass the huge fortune he has today. Although it's not known how much he earned at the first clubs he played for, according to Capology, when he arrived at Southampton, the star earned £45,000 a week, giving him an annual income of £2.34 million, a salary that gradually grew thanks to his excellent performances. As for joining Liverpool, Van Dijk's transfer deal reached a record figure for a defender of an incredible £75 million. As soon as he started playing for the English side, the player was paid £180,000 a week, totaling more than £9.3 million a year, but because of his contributions to the club, Van Dijk has been given a pay rise in recent seasons. Today, the defender earns around £220,000 a week, totaling £11.44 million a year. Added to his other sources of income, including endorsements from various brands, his earnings are even more impressive. And although Virgil Van Dijk's fortune is currently unknown, some sources estimate his net worth at around $50 million. Ibrahimovic, on the other hand, currently plays for AC Milan and has a salary of around $8 million a year, which, despite being a huge salary, is far from being the biggest sum he has ever received. To get an idea, it is estimated that during his time playing at Paris Saint-Germain, Ibrahimovic had a salary that was around $16 million per year. But without a doubt, the time he earned the most money was while playing for Manchester United, where he was paid a whopping $35 million per year. A super salary that would make even other soccer players jealous. And with so many years of high remuneration, Zlatan managed to amass a gigantic net worth. To have an idea of values, adding up all his earnings and investments during his whole career, some sources estimate that Zlatan Ibrahimovic's fortune is around $200 million. Not bad, is it? In other words, Ibrahimovic easily wins this round. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for Virgil Van Dijk against 6 points for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, making him the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.